Is our sign language interpreter tonight. Feel free to interact with us and weigh in onto this content tonight at KBC Channel 1 News. The hashtag to use is Prime Edition at Purity_Musenda at Tomboya24.
We're delighted to have you. Straight to our top story and some relief. The High Court has issued temporary orders stopping the Kenya Revenue Authority from adjusting excise duty for petroleum products upwards. That was to take effect from the 1st of October 2021. Justice James Makau is issuing the orders, citing lack of public participation and the negative effect the adjusted prices will have on Kenyans. Ben Troy-Njue opens our coverage tonight with that report.
The Kenya Revenue Authority has been stopped from increasing the excise duty on petroleum products, which would have seen the prices of fuel rise steadily. High Court Judge James Makau said the rise would pile more pressure on Kenyans who are already grappling with high cost of living. He added that public participation was not conducted before the decision was arrived at. In the case, a youth group from Korogocho under the name Ufanisi Center had moved to court to oppose the adjustment.
Orders were granted restraining or rather quashing that decision on an interim basis. We were also given a further mention date on the 12th of October, during which parties, or rather all the respondents, shall file in their documents and written submissions, and we shall be given directions in terms of how to proceed with the substantive petition.
In a notice on 10th August this year, KRA Commissioner General had announced rates on excise duty of 4.97% to be adjusted using the average inflation rate for the 2020-2021 financial year. Elsewhere, the family of the late billionaire businessman Tob Cohen have accused the Director of Public Prosecution, Nudin Haji, of conducting selective prosecution over his murder and have instructed their lawyer to file a petition seeking the DPP's removal from office.
As family, we will be contemplating whether with this we can move a petition for removal of the DPP from office if this is how he is conducting prosecution in this country. I'll be taking instructions at 2 from my clients with this, with a view of filing a petition for removal of the DPP.
They say an affidavit filed by the Director of Criminal Investigations indicate that the DPP has dragged his feet, rejected or refused to prosecute other prominent suspects implicated in the murder of the businessman. Through their lawyer, Danstan Omari, the family says the DPP has not approved the prosecution of prominent persons linked to the murder, despite the Director of Criminal Investigations recommending their prosecution.
Among the people, one of the prominent person who was supposed to take plea for murder, the DPP wrote a letter saying that there is no sufficient evidence.
In the DCI affidavit, it has emerged that Cohen's 999 shares of his empire, Tobbs Limited, had been stolen from his company, and the matter was reported to the police, but no action was taken. Cohen was killed 6 days later and his body found in a septic tank in his compound. They want the DPP order to appear in court for cross-examination based on the affidavit filed. His estranged wife Sarah Wairimo Cohen and businessman Peter Karanja have jointly been charged with the murder and are currently out on bond. For Prime Edition, I'm Ben Troy-Njue.